I've been an immigrant in Canada for the last 5 years, and here are 5 unhealthy habits that lowered the quality of my life in no particular order. Number 1, not establishing a routine. Research shows that having a structured daily schedule helps you stay organized and reduces your anxiety and kind of makes you a calmer person. And while there's no one-size-fits-all approach here, as we all have different jobs, different body clocks, different priorities, but still structuring your day and bringing some consistency to your routine does wonders. It provides stability and ensures you're living a well-balanced life. In simpler words, this means waking up at the same time, eating your meals at the same time, and even sleeping at the same time. Which brings me to the second habit. Sleeping poorly. Now, according to the study published by the Government of Canada, about 1 in 2 adults have trouble going to sleep. And getting insufficient sleep kind of increases your chances of having chronic stress by more than 50%. You see, there's countless published studies that lay out the importance of quality sleep and the impact it can have on your health. Yet most people ignore it or aren't able to get a good night's sleep for these 2 major reasons. Number 1, blue light exposure. Using electronic devices before bed interferes with your sleep as they have something called the blue light, which suppresses the body's release of melatonin, a hormone that makes us feel drowsy and induces sleep. Merely putting on blue light preventing glasses or using your devices in night mode and even dimming the light in your room can help reduce this effect and improve your sleep quality. The second major factor that kind of reduces the quality of sleep in adults is irregular sleeping time. I know this kind of ties into the first point, but still irregular sleeping times can significantly hinder your sleep quality. According to Matthew Walker, the author of Why We Sleep, maintaining consistent sleep schedule is essential for regulating your internal body clock, also called the circadian rhythm. Disrupting this rhythm by going to bed and waking up at different times can confuse your brain and body, making it harder for you to fall and stay asleep, thus lowering the quality of your sleep. So merely by ensuring you're just going to bed and waking up at the same time will not only help you optimize your days, but will also improve the quality of your sleep. Unhealthy habit number 3, not lifting weights in my early 20s. Now, to be honest, I've never lived too much of a sedentary lifestyle. I've always loved running, I've loved going on walks, and even playing active sports. But I've never been a fan of weight training. I almost thought of it as something that gym rats do, and there's no real healthy benefits of lifting weights other than just looking aesthetically pleasing. I was wrong. And looking back, I think part of it was also because the way we've been raised in India. Our older Indian generation didn't really do anything related to weight training and only focused on light cardio exercises, like just walking after having a meal and calling it a day. Don't get me wrong though, while cardio is super important for heart health and endurance, it's still crucial to lift weights. Dr. Peter Attia in his book, Outlive, points out that strength training is essential not just for muscle building but also for long-term health and longevity. It helps you maintain muscle mass, which naturally declines with age and can lead to decreased mobility, increased risk of injury, and many metabolic issues. So go and lift those weights alongside your cardio to get the best of both worlds. Number 4, not taking vitamin supplements. You see, the diet we have here in the Western world is not nearly as diverse and nutrition rich as it should be. In fact, most Indians in the West are deficient in vitamin D, B12, and iron. And this deficiency only increases if you're a vegetarian. This makes supplementing and taking vitamins an essential healthy habit. And while taking vitamins and supplements has always had a negative connotation while we were growing up in India, there's countless studies that prove that supplementing and taking vitamins alongside your diet is super important. So don't be like me, get your blood work done and take those vitamin supplements with your diet. Unhealthy habit number 5, not disconnecting every now and then. You see, these days, the way with the Canadian economy is going, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant pressure to do more and more. And I was like that too. I was just doing more and more to kind of make it in this country. My mindset was just to go. I was working multiple jobs and socializing to the point my batteries were almost always drained. And looking back, this has done more harm than good. You see, disconnecting from everything every now and then is something we need as humans. Taking regular all-day breaks where you do nothing and just sit around is important to recharge and reset. And it's actually been proven to not only increase your productivity but also improve your mood and mental well-being. Talking about mental well-being, more and more immigrants are leaving Canada as we speak. Last year, almost 100,000 immigrants moved out of the country. And if you're asking yourself the same question, whether you should leave Canada and go back to India or not, click here for a framework to help you decide if it's the right time for you to leave or not. I'll see you in the next one.